Hello, hello.
Shark Week coming up.
Hope everybody's off to a good week, or a good start to this week, I mean.
It is Tuesday at 8:30 and we know what time that is.
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Marcella. Hi, Amanda. How you ladies doing tonight?
We're up to 34, 40, 42 amazing Peppy ladies.
Wait, I think I see Rahimi on.
Oh, very cool.
Hi, Rahimi. Hi,
Welcome,
Stephanie.
ladies.
Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Jessica. Hope everybody's doing good. We're celebrating Shark Week tonight. I'm really excited. I don't know if there's anybody out. Well, I know there's a lot of people out there, but I don't know if any of you ladies specifically are really into Shark Week. We love it. It's always fun to watch it. And it actually doesn't start until Sunday, I think it is, the 22nd. But I wanted to go ahead and do it early just in case you guys wanted some ideas. So I did my Shark Week nails. There's some blood going on in the mouth there, and there's a shark coming out taking a big bite. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. You can kind of see him. It's really hard in the video because the details are so like intricate on the shark, but it came out really cute. It's really pretty. I can't wait to share a picture with you guys.
Lindsay's doing her nails and she's on step 3 right now.
Nice. Look at that shark. He's kind of mean.
I know, Tiffany did a really cool job.
I made his mouth bloody. I don't know. I might have taken it too far.
What color do we have on our nails tonight?
So tonight I am working with Wendy. I am going to work with this. When I thought of Shark Week, it was the first color that I literally thought of just because it's the perfect gray that just reminded me of like shark skin, basically.
So we've got Melody, says she's tuning in from Washington. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Asia, she says she loves Shark Week.
Yeah, Shark Week is awesome.
All right, guys, so we have a prize tonight. Tiffany's going to show you what that is, and we'll show it a couple more times, and explain how we get there.
So last week we did not give away our cute little flamingo notebook. So we do still have this, but we're going to make it a little bit better since we're working with stamping tonight. We picked up an extra stamp set from Born Pretty. So it's a nice little jelly stamper and a scraper. And since I was stamping tonight and I'm going to show you how I color in my stamp, I thought it would be a fun giveaway for you guys. So as soon as we hit 500 viewers, that's what we're going to do. And ladies, I know we can do it because we used to have 2,000 views at one point in time before Facebook got all silly on us. So there's no reason why we can't get there again, but we need your help.
All right, so we've got some awesome ladies. We have Allison, Stacy, Stephanie, Jessica, Jamie, Tatiana, Emily, Corey, Heather, Megan, Leah. We got some awesome ladies on tonight.
Hi, ladies.
Shark Week, ladies.
Yes, we're excited.
Hopefully we'll give you some inspiration for Shark Week next week.
So the stamp I'm going to use, I ended up only using one because I thought I had a bunch of swimmy sharks. Oh, actually I do have one on there. I'm silly.
Do you even really?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, no.
I'm using this shark on this one so you guys can see the detail on there. He's pretty cool. He's a little mean. Well, anyways, I was going to do one where it had a bunch of little swimmy sharks where he was kind of coming after him, but it was dolphins and I didn't feel right about that. So I just stuck with one shark tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. My nails are already prepped. The cuticles are pushed back. My shine's been removed. They're shaped how I want them, except for one that I managed to chip in the last hour with my naked nails. But I'm not going to worry about it this week because I'm cutting them next week, so I'm not even going to put a tea bag on it because I'm not going for long wear right now. But we're going to go ahead and get started.
So we have a bunch of people asking, what is Shark Week?
What is Shark Week?
Yes, what's Shark Week?
Oh man, it's like a whole week of like the best shark videos. Like you get to see Jaws, like all the great white stuff. Like it's awesome. And I believe it's on, is it ABC or NBC? One of those.
ABC.
Yeah, it's on one of those channels. But just look it up. It's really fun. It's cool to watch.
So, Juliana says, can you fill Peppi Gel or do you have to remove it and start all over again?
You can absolutely fill it. It works better when you're doing the same color. Or you can do a layer of clear as you're your first layer, and you can buff all the way down to that layer and then add in a new color. So there's different ways that you can fill and not have to use acetone.
Very cool. We got a lot of awesome ladies on. I'm going to go through a few more names that are commenting. We have Sherry, Marisol, Katie. We have Miranda, Ashley, Nicole, Amy. We got some awesome ladies on tonight. We're up to 220 amazing Peppy babes.
Wow, I know you guys want to get that, the jelly stamper in the notebook. So I'm working on my first layer of Peppy Gel. I'm going to go nice and slow to make sure I get a nice, thin, even layer. I want to make sure I smooth it all out. And I'm going to go about 85 to 90% up my nail on the first dip. I prefer, personally, to do it this way so the powder is not very thick at the end of my manicure.
So, Brittany says that Shark Week is on the Discovery Channel.
Or Discovery, that's what it was, I'm sorry.
So everyone can watch a shark movie next week. I love sharks.
I always forget what channel things are on. Like, I am the worst. And mostly because I Netflix.
I was watching a couple weeks ago, The Deep Blue. This girl was stranded. She got bit by a shark.
Oh, wow.
There's a crazy sunset out the window tonight.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there is.
We had the wildest thunderstorm. If any of you girls are in Northern Virginia, you know exactly what we're talking about tonight because this storm rolled through and it got like nighttime outside. The thunder was going. The lightning was bright. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. I met a friend for lunch today and it was so sunny when we got there, and then we walked outside and it was like almost dark and we're like, what is going on?
It was crazy.
And then I was driving back to the office and I got caught in the storm and it was horrible trying to drive home. I couldn't even see.
So those of you that are tuning on, we are now doing, I call it live pickup. My brain's having a moment. We're now opening for pickup on Tuesdays and Thursdays at our office.
Between 10 and 5. Yeah, 10 a.m. and 5 p.m.
We will post later.
And somebody stopped by today, and we don't know who it was. And if you're watching, we're really sorry we missed you.
I just stepped out to grab lunch. I felt so horrible. So come back and visit us. I love seeing you guys. We love chatting. Want to share some fun ideas. So maybe later tonight we'll post our address so you ladies can pop by and visit us. That would be awesome. I love seeing you guys.
It's on the website already. It's actually already up there if you guys want to check it out.
So what were the names of the contest winners? We have some people wondering.
So for the mystery bag contest that we did last week, on Friday through the weekend, it was Nicole and Teresa who won, with their submissions. They got the most likes. And, earlier today we did a pop-up live, and this is only for the group members, because we hit 15,000 in our group, Peppi Gel Dip Powder Tips and Tricks. So we did a pop-up live just to thank everybody for joining our community and keeping it positive and fun and friendly and just helpful to new users and everybody else involved. And 5 lucky girls won some nice little giveaways.
And we have 2 more giveaways later this week too.
Yep, you guys got to keep watching.
We got some fun stuff. So Ashley asked, does Wendy have shimmer?
Yes, it has a little teeny bit of shimmer. Not a whole lot. And once you buff it, it goes down quite a bit.
Not really a glitter, definitely a shimmer.
Yeah, it's just a shimmer. So, I know our automatic message sent out via Facebook through Messenger. If you're on that and you sent a message prior to that going out, please resend it so I know that it's there. Once that auto sender goes out, it's hard for me to find those messages because they get buried pretty deep. But don't think I'm ignoring you. I promise I'm not. Just go ahead and send it back over to me so it pops back up on top and I can find it.
All right, let's see. I had a question and I lost it.
So I'm working on my second round right now.
Is it a good idea to store our liquid bottles in the refrigerator?
So there are quite a few people that do. It's a good way to make sure they're in a cool, dark place. You absolutely can do it. You just want to make sure you avoid heat. That's the biggest kicker.
So what were Peppy Gel's some of our first colors?
Some of our first colors, we had Copper Tone, we had Summer Breeze, we had So Vogue, Perfect Storm, Cloudy Day, Bee Sting. Yeah, we had quite a few.
We had Onyx for a long time.
There's probably about 10 that we don't carry anymore.
Yeah, we retired some of the colors.
Yeah.
Start to finish, how long does it take to do a Peppy manicure when you're not taking your time?
So if you're doing it quick, you can do it in about 20 minutes or so. But I go really slow because I want to make sure my layers are smooth and even and thin. And if you take your time, you can make sure you get that and you get your nice, clean, crisp cuticle line. The only time it takes me a long time is when I want to start doing nail art and stamping. So tonight it's going to take me longer because I'm going to color in my stamp.
So Stacy says, I'm watching Catfish. Is that close enough, right? Yeah, that works too. Catfish is definitely a very fun show. For sure. So, time for some new colors. One of our Peppy babes says, which colors are our top ones? Like, which ones would you recommend?
So, depends what color tone you're looking for. Like, are you looking for neutrals? Are you looking for darks, brights, medium toned? Wendy is actually a really popular color in the fall and winter. We couldn't keep that one around this past season. I have a feeling it'll be like that again. Unicorn Tears is popular, Cottontail. We have quite a few really popular ones.
So Alexis says she's been watching live for years and never won. Well, hopefully you get lucky.
Thanks for watching with us.
Thank you for tuning in. So Amanda says, what company stamp products do we generally use?
So I use 3 brands in particular. I use Uber Chic and I use Born Pretty and Moyu London. Those are my 3 personal favorite brands. Oh, and we have some Bundle Monster we just bought recently. So we have quite a few.
Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of really nice. We're holding at 300 and, well, we're topping over 300 tonight, ladies. So hit that share button. That's how you invite your friends to watch our live tonight. So hit that share button and invite your friends on.
Yeah, we want to do our giveaway. Don't forget, we're giving away a clear jelly stamper with a scraper. And then, of course, our really cute Flamingo Journal notebook, which is good for anything, but maybe you want to write your Peppy recipes in there.
So they're asking, why does one hand look darker than the other?
Because right now this hand only has 2 layers on it, so I got to add 1 more layer. This layer has 3 and the shine coat. So when you guys look at your powders, especially on the darker colors, the powder is always going to look different in the jar than it does on your nails. It's always going to look like it's wet on your nails.
So Kristen, Wendy has a shimmer. It's not a glitter, but it's a shimmer.
Yeah, it's just a shimmer.
And Wendy's dark, but I can say that the video is making it look a lot darker than it actually is. So keep in mind, Wendy's a beautiful gray, but it is looking very dark with the light we have tonight. So just keep that in mind, that the light is messing with the color a little bit because we're working with some really bright studio light.
Yeah, it's making it look darker. In the background's a little bit dark. But I'll take a picture in natural light tomorrow and I'll put it on our Instagram story so you guys can see it on there, what it will look like in natural light.
So Asia says, do they get points when they come pick up Peppy in person?
Yes.
Yes.
You get points.
Christina says they have floods in New Mexico right now. That is scary.
Oh my gosh, I hope you guys are okay.
Tatiana says, news said 40 plus lightning strikes in a few minutes during that storm.
Oh wow.
It was a while. I haven't seen a lightning storm like that in quite a long time.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
We had lightning yesterday too.
Diving in it was really scary. I thought for sure I was gonna not make it back to the office safely.
Melody says in Washington it's 105 at 5:35 right now. That is a hot day,
Holy
girl.
moly. What part of Washington?
Yeah, tell us, share.
One of my best friends lives in Kennewick.
So Adrienne says she's in Texas and it's super hot. So we are in Gainesville, Virginia tonight. That's where we're going live from. But our office is in Manassas, Virginia. So our office is only about 15 minutes from the house, so it's not so bad.
Yeah, it's really close. It makes it easy to go back and forth when you need to.
Again, guys, Wendy's turning up to be a little bit darker on the video than it normally is. So when you get Wendy, keep in mind it's looking darker. It's looking like a charcoal black right now on the video, but it's definitely a little bit
Oh, wow.
lighter.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
See?
Oh, yeah, it's looking way darker.
So just like a heads up, Wendy's definitely a beautiful dark gray, just not as dark as you're seeing it right now.
It's like a medium to dark gray.
So Rosemary said, what were the contest winners that we're announcing tonight? So we had a contest running through the weekend for people to show off their Scooter and Boss Babe. And we picked 2 girls to win our unicorn bags and our Amazon gift cards. And who were those lucky ladies?
It was Nicole and Teresa.
Very cool. So,
Yep, so we put it in the email already just to make sure they saw it, and as well as post it in our Peppi Gel group so they can be notified 2 ways that they won. So hopefully they're on tonight. Congrats, by the way, ladies.
Tina says she's in Minnesota and it's 80s and humid. Debbie said, good thing she lives in Chicago or she might be in trouble if she comes to pick up Peppy.
I'm in trouble every day.
Daniela says, how far is Suffolk from us?
I want to say that's 2 or 3 hours, I think.
So you can make a day trip if you want to. We'd love to see you.
I think so. If I'm thinking of that correctly, I think it's about 2 to 3 hours. But you might want to map quest it because I'm not 100% sure.
So let's see here.
Alright, one thing I do want to talk about while I'm on this step. So I'm getting ready to start my step number 2. And I really want to get a close-up and show you guys like how important it is. So when you put it on, you're going to see it start to soak into the nail. And you want to make sure you get all the way in the cuticle and all the way very much into the sidewalls. And if it's still showing dry in there, you're not putting enough number 2 on. And make sure you get the tips too. But if it's showing dry, you're not putting enough number 2 on, and that's what's going to cause a lot of lifting and popping off as your nails start to grow out. So make sure you get it all the way in there. Go nice and heavy on that first round of number 2.
So Emily wants to know how Wendy and Slate are different. Slate is very shimmery.
And lighter.
And a lot lighter.
Yeah.
And Wendy is darker with just a slight shimmer. And again, Nicole, Wendy is not black. It is black. It's not a blackish gray. It definitely appears a lot lighter. It's just the light on the video with the reflection with our blue matte is making it
Let me
a lot darker.
Is there another piece of paper we could hold up that will show it looking lighter?
Paper towel, maybe.
Let me try this paper towel,
I think
ladies.
it's the light.
It might just be. There you go. That looks a little bit lighter, but it is the light, so it's hard to tell. But it's just a medium to darker gray. It's not like it's like a good steel gray.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and just applied our activator, our set, the number 2. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for about 2 minutes. But while we're waiting, I'm gonna start working on the stamp process because I'm gonna be coloring in my stamps tonight.
Everyone wants to see what we're giving away tonight again.
Oh, okay. So real quick,
And how we get there.
we have to hit 500 viewers, and as soon as we do, we're gonna give away a little scraper and clear jelly stamper from Born Pretty. A lot of you ladies have asked what stampers we use, and this is the one we use. As well as this cute flamingo notebook. It's hard to see because we're so zoomed in, but those are going to be the giveaway tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and work on stamping
Should
our
powders
shark.
be stored in the fridge? So guys, you don't have to store your products in the
No,
refrigerator.
no.
Some people like to. They live in very hot states. It's just room temperature, so...
And it's not the powders, it's the liquids.
Yes.
Yeah, your powders don't matter, it's the liquids.
So again, not necessary, but some people like to do that.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start. Let me make sure I'm in the frame here. We're going to go ahead and start working on the stamp process. Because tonight, instead of just doing basic stamping, I'm actually going to color it in.
Did you guys pick? And I'm sorry, April, I was trying to read more of your comment and they gave you a frown face and I completely did not mean to. I was trying to expand see more, so I did not mean to frown at you, so I'm sorry.
Maggie.
Goodness gracious, I hit the wrong button. So, FYI, I was not frowning at you. I was trying to read your comment. She says, April says, did you guys pick the winner for the name the color contest? If not, when will that be picked? We have already named the contest winner colors, but we're not going to let anybody know the winners until the colors are released.
Yep. So they're coming up really soon. You ladies are going to find out. It's going to happen over a broad period of time because there's a lot of colors that we picked, or a lot of names we picked.
So he just says, why do we retire colors? So we retire colors to try new colors or maybe
just popularity. Yeah.
Or season changes. And then sometimes we just don't bring them back again.
Yep. Alright, so I just went ahead and did my stamp. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Moyu top coat, the smudge free one, and I'm actually going to paint over the stamp. And then after it dries, I'm going to color it in. And the reason you do this is so you don't smear your stamp when you're coloring it in.
So Jamie, we are releasing those colors that were in those 5 bags soon. Sooner than later. I'm not going to tell you exactly when, but soon.
Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and let this sit. You can see the clear coat. You do it nice and big so you can cover your whole nail so it doesn't show through later. So we're going to let this sit as I buff the nail. So I'm going to move it to the side so the dusting doesn't fall off into it. And I'm going to go ahead and start the buffing process now.
So Brittany says her number 3 brush is stiff now and she's been wiping on a paper towel before putting it back into the bottle. What else can she do?
Just make sure you're wiping the number 2 residue off your nails, and make sure you're following proper timing because the residue of your number 2, the job of that is to harden your number 1 and your number 3. So if you're not taking precaution when you transfer steps between 2 and 3, it's going to do its job on your brush, and so it's really important to make sure you're eliminating all of that.
So again, guys, a lot of questions about when the new colors we talked about today. They are coming out very soon, so keep your ears and eyes open, but we do have those releasing soon. We have a lot of really fun stuff planned coming up very shortly, and we're super excited about it. And some of the stuff we have releasing, you guys have named, which is very exciting.
Yeah. So I want to show you guys an up close real quick.
Jessica, I'm so sorry. I frowned at you too.
Oh
Oh
no.
my gosh, I don't know. I did not mean to frown at you.
I think if you hold it down, you can change it so it's not a frown. Like if you hold on the comment. I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
Anyways, I want to show you guys ladies, or show you ladies, I took my time doing my manicure. So it's really nice and thin. You can see how thin it is.
You got a heart, Jessica. I'm so sorry.
You can see how nice and thin and even my layers are. And if you take your time, like when you go to buff, it's going to be super minimal. Like you're not going to have to do hardly any buffing at all. I never skip it just because I want to make sure everything is nice and smooth. But if you did it smooth enough, you totally could.
So, Jessica's question before I gave her the fountain face by accident said, what colors could she mix? So she mixed Dreamcatcher, Onyx, and Slate to get this color. I would do Slate
and Onyx.
I would do probably 5 scoops of Slate and then 1 scoop of try a half a scoop of Onyx. So
it'd be pretty close.
5 scoops Slate and a half of Onyx, and then the other half if you needed it to be darker.
Yep, so as you guys can see, like, it's so smooth. It's just the smoothness is the key of how thin and even you get your liquids. So taking your time while doing your Peppy cures is what's really key to making sure you're getting it exactly how you want.
So Daniela says, is there a good copper color? We actually retired copper tone.
Yeah, we retired our copper tone. So now I'm going to go ahead and just go around my edges and just make sure those are smooth. Sometimes the tips can feel a little uneven after you dip.
So ladies, if we get up to that 500 marker, if you guys hit share, we're giving away our Flamingo leather notebook and our stamper, jelly stamper.
Come on, ladies, we can do it. We used to hit 2,000 viewers. I know we can hit 500. That's low.
What kind of polish do we use to stamp with?
Tonight I'm using Born Pretty brand polish and Moyu London's smudge-free top coat. Those are the same polishes that I use every time I stamp. So, alright, now we got them nice and even. Sorry, I was like really close in the camera. You guys hardly heard me breathing. Before I do my next step of number 2, I am actually going to color in my stamp. And the color I made on my shark, I blended 2 colors. And I did it right on my plate. I just took a little bit of silver polish and a little bit of baby blue polish. And I just blend them up. So those nail art brushes you guys got, I used a really tiny one, and I just kind of blend them together to get the color that I wanted for the shark. So now I'm going to go ahead and paint him in. Let me see. All right, there we go. Make sure we're in the frame. And you just go slow and steady. It's okay if you go out of the lines a little bit because, oops, I almost messed up there. You won't really notice it too much.
So Tiffany is adding color to her stamp tonight, which is really cool. So we're up to 350 viewers tonight. If we get up to 500, we're giving our giveaway. So you can skip your number 3 to give your matte finish, Lauren. That is an option. So Wendy is darker than Slate. Yep, and Nicole, kind of like Manowar in a way when you're mixing those 2 colors together. So we're stamping a shark tonight, for those of you that are wondering. And Tiffany did her original shark, put the clear on top, and now she's coloring in her shark so that way she gets like the 3D effect. What top coat are you using?
I'm using the Moyu London smudge-free top coat.
Bear with me, guys, while I read through your comments. And again, what stamping plate brand are we using tonight?
Tonight I'm using Uber Chic. Alright, so now I want to kind of give the mouth a bloody look. So I'm just going to put some red on my stamping plate.
Donut.
Yep. And I just kind of wipe my brush off over to the side. I actually need to clean it with acetone, but for now I'm just going to wipe it. So, and now I'm going to fill in the mouth with red.
Victoria asked, what is our favorite holiday to dress our fingernails up for? I actually like St. Patrick's Day. That's my favorite holiday to dress my fingernails up.
I love my St. Patty's Day Peppy Cure this year. Alright, so now I turned my stamp over, and as you guys can see, he's nice and colored in. He looks really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set him over to the side and let him dry a little bit. I'm going to move the stamp plates out of the way. And I'm going to go back to doing my regular Peppy Cure, and I'm just going to go ahead and do my second round of my number 2 set.
So, how do we take off our Peppy? So, you use pure acetone to take off Peppy Gel, and you soak, we use the Baggie Method, you soak, and that soaks off your fingernails.
Yep. Or you could use the Peppy remover bowls, which are the same thing, and they work equally as quick.
Carrie has a question about the points. We're just about through the B's and headed into the C's, so we are working very hard on backdating points. So you should see your points very soon because we're about to start the C's. Yep.
We have to do them all one by one, ladies, so it's going to take several weeks, a couple months to get through it all.
So, Sarah says, any words on the liquids? I want to say...
We're about 5 weeks out.
We're about 5 weeks out now and counting. When is the next new color release?
Ooh, sooner than you think.
Yes, very soon.
Very soon.
Exciting. But again, guys, mystery bags are different than color releases. Anything you saw today was not considered a mystery bag color. Those are colors that are going to be released. So those 5 lucky ladies that watched live earlier today get those surprise colors will be shipped out tomorrow. So maybe they'll give you a sneak peek.
So after I do my number 2, you want to wait about 2 minutes. 2 minutes is really important. I know some people like to skip it, but honestly, you'll end up ruining your number 3 and your brush if you do. So you want to wait your 2 minutes, but after about a minute of waiting, that's when I go ahead and wipe my nails with the paper towel to eliminate that transfer, that residue transfer to our number 3 bottle. So I'm going to give it another few seconds, 30, 60 seconds, I think. I'm just kind of guessing at this point. Before we start our shine.
So how does shipping work when it's super hot outside? So your liquids are fine. Just don't leave them in your mailbox for a day or 2. We ship with a very heavy pad inside, which helps with insulation a little bit. So
yeah, as long as you get it that day, just don't leave it there for 2 or 3 days.
Yes.
Yeah, always. So give it another few seconds here.
So are those your real nails, and can you use tips if you needed to?
These are my real nails, and you can absolutely use tips if you want to, but personally, I think if you're trying to grow your nails long, the less product you put on it, the better. So you can really just start out with Peppy Gel, and then within probably a month and a half, you'll see some good growth on your nails.
So again, this color is called Wendy, and a couple people asked if maybe you would take a picture tomorrow in natural light.
Yes, I'll take a picture and I'll post it on our Instagram story.
So we are looking a little bit darker tonight, guys, with Wendy. The light's just giving us a hard time tonight.
So I'm going to do my first round. I'm skipping my accent finger, and I'm just going to go ahead and go right into the other ones. After I apply our shine to each nail, on the side, I'm wiping the brush on a plain paper towel, a plain white one, none with no designs or anything. And I'm not applying my number 3 too thin. If you do it too thin, you're gonna find little air bubbles inside your nails, and you don't want to do that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my accent nail, but I'm only going to put 1 layer on here today because I'm going to use my Moyu. So I'm really just doing it so I can seal it in nice. And immediately I'm going to go right into my second layer of my shine. And it already looks awesome. I love it.
So when will we hear about the color names in the Let's Play post? So as we release colors that have been named by you guys, the winner of that name will get one of the colors.
Yep, we have to notify the winners first. We gotta give them first dibs.
So mystery bags, stay tuned. We have a lot up our sleeve, coming up very quickly. Let's see here. I'm just reading through comments, ladies.
All right. So I got my number 3 on. It looks awesome. And now I'm gonna get ready to do my stamp. And I think it should be dry enough by now that I can just actually stamp it on like I would normal.
So again, the colors that the ladies won today will be released very soon. But look at the stamp. Show them up close.
Oh, I just put it on.
Oh, bummer.
All right, so when you paint the clear layer, it's gonna leave like a tacky film going around. You just have to carefully get rid of it, and then I'm gonna show you what I do afterwards. But I gotta get this film off first.
And that way she has a multicolored shark.
You kinda wanna just cut it off here.
So Crystal says, would you mind explaining what Peppy Gel is? Because she's new for watching Peppy Gel.
Hi, you said Crystal or Krista?
Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So Peppy Gel is a dip powder company, a product. And right now I've already done my whole dip powder process. I'm just doing some fun stamping stuff on the side. But it's a 3-step process that is a healthier alternative to gel and acrylics. And you can do it right in the comfort of your own home. And we are made in the USA. We're vegan and cruelty free, so that's always a fun benefit. You don't need any UV lights to cure your nails, which is also awesome because they're very harmful to your skin, just like if you were in the sun with no sunscreen. And the best way to... Sorry, the stamp is like really distracting me while I'm trying to explain it. But the best way to really see and understand the full process is to watch the entire demonstration because it shows you exactly how the powder is applied. But what you're going to do is paint on a clear base and essentially dip your fingers into the powder. And then you'll set it and add your clear coat on. So I got to get up nice and close to my finger so I can get the clear coat off without messing up my stamp work.
So the girls are saying, why didn't we buff Peppy tonight?
I did.
Okay.
I buffed.
We just had a couple questions.
Yep, I buffed. I always buff, ladies, even just a little bit. So let me get through.
Brianna says, is this something new, Peppy Gel? We've been, how old are we? We are almost 2 years old, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey says, did you just use a lint roller?
I did use a lint roller to clean off the stamper, the clear jelly stamper. That's the best way to clean it, or tape, whatever you prefer. I'll use whatever I have by me, but I love the lint roller. It gives it nice and clean. So this is the most tedious part about coloring in your stamp, is this making sure you get it all off.
So we had a question, where's Beach Bum Rum? It's currently just backstocked. We've kind of just retired it for the moment on time. We retire colors from time to time. We just had another question, will we bring back any retired colors?
Potentially, you never know.
Possibly.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's possible, if we get a high enough request for it. Alright, so now I got all my edges clean. And I'm going to go ahead and take my smudge-free top coat and just paint it on. And then you're going to see that clear layer just kind of melt. And it's going to blend right in nice and smooth.
Oh, Oh, Christina said she cried when she put angel wings on. It reminded her of her mama who she lost in June of last year.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I'm so sorry. Definitely hard, for sure.
Very. I'm really sorry to hear that.
So what is the perfect date night color? What would you pick as a color to go on a date? I would go dark.
I would love,
perfectly plum or something.
Yeah, or unicorn tears, or if you want to go really sexy, scorpion venom, even though the name is not very sexy. But I love the name. We had one of you Peppy babes actually named it last year around Halloween time when we had a naming contest.
So those that are tuning in, Tiffany is wearing Wendy tonight.
Yes, and it looks much darker on here. So I did my shark too much on this side, but that's okay. So what I'm just waiting for my top coat to dry a little, and then I'm going to put on one more just to make sure it's nicely sealed in. I'm just cleaning up my edge here real quick and make sure I did a good job.
So, said, what did Facebook do to knock down the viewers? Facebook sometimes changes their algorithms, and when they change their algorithms, it's harder for our everyday watchers to see Peppy pop up for live. So a lot of things you might have seen in the past that you're like, wow, why haven't I seen about this or heard about that? In general, Facebook had like a privacy thing that they cracked down on some algorithms, which changed how we pop up for people to see live.
Facebook's biggest thing is just showing up organically. So certain titles won't show up as good as other ones. Like if you say share this post or whatever, it won't show up as good because they want it to be organic where you guys are willing to do it on your own. So I'm going to do one more layer.
Daniela said, is this reverse stamping?
Yes. This is my first time doing it on live. I practice it like 2 times.
So how do you clean your stamping plate?
Hold on one second and I'm going to get there. I'm going to do one more coat of clear. I just want to make sure it dries nice and shiny.
So Debbie says, how does she order? So I believe in the pin post above, we have our link, but you can also go to www.peppygel.com. So www.peppygel.com. You can click there to go on and pick your starter kit and get started with Peppy.
You guys, my shark is so fun. He's a little too much on the sidewall here, but that's okay. I love him.
Cool. I like the two.
I need to name them. Can you guys name my sharks for me?
Sharky.
Name them.
Let's see here. I'm trying to read through all the comments.
Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and clean the stamping plate. It's really easy. So when you clean, we'll start with the stamper. You're just going to use a lint roller or tape and just roll it on there and clean it really good. And then just put your cap back on to keep it nice and clean and dust and lint free.
So Nicole says real quick, what does the Baggie Method mean for removal?
So it's much like our soaker bowls, except if you don't have a soaker bowl, you can use the bag and you just get a base where you put hot water in it, and then you use a bag that's gonna hold a paper towel and acetone, and it's gonna go into that warm water bowl, and you're just gonna soak it for about 5 to 7 minutes roughly, depending on how many layers of product you're wearing and whatnot, and it'll come right off. So we actually have 2 videos of that exact removal method hanging out in our group, Peppy Gel Dip Powder Tips and Tricks, where you can actually watch the full process.
So, Constance, when we do release new colors, those can be picked up and viewed in person as well.
Yes.
On
Tuesdays and Thursdays, though.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you're gonna come, try and let us know beforehand too. That way we can make sure we're there, because we do pop in and out, and then we have Rahimi there that helps us as well.
Sometimes we step out, like today, I stepped out for lunch and missed somebody. I felt so bad. Is the live from this morning somewhere for everybody to watch. Where do they see the live from this morning?
Yep, you can find the live right in the group Peppi Gel Dip Powder Tips and Tricks. That's where the live is at. My sharks are so much fun. Did anybody name my shark?
I haven't gotten there yet, actually.
Oh.
Trying to make sure. What are some of our best-selling colors right now? We're selling a lot of blue right now, believe it or not.
Yeah, a lot of blue for
You
summer.
blew my mind. I've been packing quite a bit of that. We have a bunch of different, some of the darker colors have been pretty popular. Crop My Top is always really hot this time of year. So Sexy has been very hot.
Yeah, those two pinks are like, they're always on fire. And Wild and Free, that one's been really popular.
That one's been popular.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one's my summer favorite.
So Nicole, the Baggie Method, the acetone does not eat through the Ziploc bag. You're not storing your acetone in the Ziploc bag, you're just using it for the soak-off method. And then you throw your Ziploc bag away.
Yep.
So this is a dip powder. Peppy Gel is a 3-step liquid process with a powder.
Added vitamins and calcium, USA made, vegan, cruelty-free, healthier than gel and acrylics. None of the bad ingredients, Ver9 as well. So my Peppy Cure is all done. How close did we get to 500?
We got up to 350 at one point.
Oh,
so
we were close.
Good.
We did good. You guys are awesome for sharing.
Alright, let me just scroll to the bottom of these comments, make sure I didn't miss anything because I'm trying to go slow. So again, Bethany, we are using Wendy tonight.
Yes, and it looks much darker on camera. It's not this dark in person, but I'll post a picture tomorrow. I'll do one on our Instagram stories for you IG girls, and I'll do one in the powder in Peppy Gel group, and then the dark one will go on the page tonight.
So a couple questions on Peony and Eternal Love. They're just out of stock. They're very popular colors, so we hope to have them back very shortly.
Yeah, we're just waiting to hear from production.
Have you done the stamping with a Sharpie yet?
Not yet. We keep saying we're going to do it, and I promised a couple girls I was going to do it, and I haven't done it yet because I'm terrible.
Allie says, how does Wendy compare to Cashmere and Stilettos?
So Cashmere and Stilettos is like more purple toned. It's like a purple gray. This is a straight like steel gray.
So here's a couple name. Christy says Velma or Fred. Kelly says Bruce from Finding Nemo. Morticia says you can name him Nibbles. I think that one's super cute. Bruce, we got another vote for Bruce. Shark Bite. Boo and Fred. Oscar. Bruce.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Sam.
I think I'm going to name one Bruce since there's been so many of those.
Name one Nibbles.
Okay, so Bruce and Shark Nibble.
Yeah, so everybody...
I like Bruce and Fred.
Everybody's liking the Finding Nemo name, Bruce.
Bruce, yeah. I didn't even think about that when I was asking.
Just kind of reading through.
So make sure you guys tune in this week to our group because we have 2 more random giveaways that we're going to do. One will be a pop-up live. The other one is probably not going to be a pop-up live, but it will be posted and the winners will be in it. So we are really excited and we're really, really thankful for you guys that help everybody that played a part in helping grow that group. Like it's been incredible. We've only had that group up for I think 11 months now. Not even 10 or 11 months.
Roughly.
I created it back, I want to say in September last year, August or September.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight, ladies. We hope you have a very safe hump day tomorrow. We've made it halfway through the week.
Yeah.
And we're that much closer to Friday, and we cannot wait to see you on Thursday night.
And my mommy's coming to visit.
Yay, we get to say hi to Tiff's mom on Thursday. It'll It'll be so fun.
Yep, I'm making her come to live on Thursday.
And you definitely want to tune in for live on Thursday. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna want to miss this one.
Live on Thursday's a must.
All right, ladies, all you Peppy babes, I hope you have a wonderful evening. We're signing off and bye.
Bye.